I've tried a lot of shaders, but oftentimes most of these shaders would just glitch out, would have extremely playable frame rate, and it would look way terrible than vanilla Minecraft, which destroys the whole point of having shaders. Which is why in this video, I'll be showing you guys shaders that I personally favor on Minecraft Pocket Edition. Long story short, if you guys didn't know, Minecraft changed its engine into Render Dragon for ray tracing, and it makes shaders for Windows 10 Edition and Console Edition unusable. But I've heard they are bringing custom support again in the near future, and I can't wait for it to be released. Anyway, let's get right into the video. For number 1 spot, we have a shaders named Yamarans Legacy. In my opinion, it's easily one of my favorite. From the looks of it, it's not trying to be realistic. It reminds me of Minecraft Windows 10 ray tracing because it's really soft lighting. I'm not complaining like at all. I've also taken a few screenshots from the Hive. What I really like about this shader, the water has some sort of moon reflection, and the water generally looks okay. It's not the best, but looks good enough to the point where your frame rate isn't at stake. Coming to number 2, we have a shader called Sylum Shade Light. I think this is the only shaders in this video that looks good on almost every biome, while skipping the highest performance compared to every other shaders in this video. If you have like a 10-year-old Android phone, this is definitely for you. I use Sylum Shade the most because it's really fast. If only Yamarans Legacy is as fast as this, I won't be using Sylum Shade as my main driver. I really like the atmosphere of this shader. I asked my friend of what she thinks of Sylum Shade. She said Sylum has a bit of magical feeling to it, and also how thick the fog is in the shader. Number 3, we have a decent pack called Hospice. It's fully open source, so you can do whatever you want with it. This shader heavily relies on what biome you're playing it in. For example, it will look extremely good in the desert biome, but it will look really bad on either taiga or plain. OSBES developers, if you're watching this, I think you guys should tone down the yellow color. It looks like as if a 12-year-old found a way to tone the temperature option on Lightroom or something. This is not me trying to make fun of possibly years of artwork. It's more of me trying to give you guys some criticism. Anyways, this pack is compatible with another OSBES texture packs like Vanillaccurate. The textures are pretty nice to look at, especially in dark places like caves. Some blocks may quote-unquote reflect light. It's one of a strong feature of OSBES. The surface will also look wet when it rains. The most annoying thing about this pack though, sometimes the textures would glitch out. To fix this issue, you have to either turn off the shaders or create a new world. You can also use texture packs that aren't specifically for OSBES. In conclusion, it's a decent shaders, water looks decent, and the reflection feature is a highlight of this pack. Number 4, we have TDPE Shaders. This shader got a positive feedback and rating from my friends. It has a sunlight reflection as well as player shadow. As far as I remember, this is the first and only shaders I've ever tried that has player shadows. I don't understand why other shaders pack developers wouldn't try to make this a thing to their shaders, but I'm glad at least TDPE figured it out. It looks nice, except if they can fix the position of both sunlight and shadow, I think it wouldn't ruin it. The way how every blocks basically reflect sunlight the same level makes it look like you're in a plastic simulator. If you don't really care about the cons I just mentioned, I think this will be a cool looking, pretty realistic Minecraft Pocket Edition shaders pack. The last on our list is gonna be DSPE Shaders pack. I gotta say, this is the most realistic out of all the packs than what I showed earlier. I think this pack will be perfect for those who want to record some forest, mountain, plain, biome scenery. I mean, just look at that. I also love how they made an overexposed sky effect if you're not directly looking at the sky. It's a really nice touch. The one and only thing I don't like about this pack is how weird the water looks. My suggestion to the DSPE developers, just make the water look clear, instead of making it look like someone just duct taped a plastic to the entire ocean. It just doesn't fit in my opinion. Other than that, I can't really find a major flaw, considering it is a Bedrock shaders. Not my favorite, but I can see a lot of people will be using it. I guess that's it for this video. If you can somehow help me support making high quality 1440p videos, then a sub to this channel would be amazing. That's it from me for now. I'll see you in the next time.